Welcome back, and let's make a very filling, satisfying version of my homemade lasagna. I usually start by cooking some pasta so it becomes more pliable, and at the same time get started on the heat by adding some olive oil to a pot and allowing that to heat up. I also add some olive oil to my pasta water and add the pasta in one at a time so that they don't stick onto each other. To the preheated olive oil, we will add some diced onions, whatever variety that you may have. I will be using some purple and white onions. Allow the onions to cook for about 3 minutes or until they're translucent. Add some mushrooms and allow them to cook until they release some water. Now we're going to add some ground beef and allow the beef to cook thoroughly until it's no longer red. While the meat is being cooked, let's remove the pasta, and I usually allow the pasta to cook until about al dente, not all the way through, because remember, this is ultimately going to end up in the oven. These are perfect, just the way I like them. Now back to the meat, making sure that it's thoroughly cooked and brown and no longer red. Add some fresh corn kernels and freshly chopped tomatoes. And surprise, I sometimes add some beans. Not always, but I do. Allow everything to cook and add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Mix well to combine until you no longer see the tomato paste. Give everything a good mix so all the flavors can come together. Add some pasta sauce of your choice. I always use garlic and basil for added flavor. And now it's time to layer the lasagna. Whatever dish you decide to use, rub some oil on the inside so the pasta doesn't stick to the sides. You can most certainly totally skip that part. You don't have to, but I like to because I always start with a layer of pasta on the bottom of my dish. Top the first layer of pasta with some cheese. I have a mixture of triple cheddar, Parmesan, and mozzarella cheese. Add your first layer of meat. And we're going to top the meat layers with some fresh mozzarella, feta cheese, goat cheese, a triple cheddar cheese blend, and some sharp cheddar as well. Repeat that process until you're out of pasta and meat. I usually always do 2 layers, and I always end with a top layer of pasta and cheese. All done? Cover it up with some foil and place in a preheated oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. And remember, everything is already cooked. All you need really is for that cheese to melt evenly. After about the first 10 minutes, remove the foil and allow it to continue cooking for the remainder of the time. And there you have it, homemade lasagna.